Following the deaths of Darth Vader and the Emperor, and the destruction of the second Death Star, the Rebel Alliance proclaimed a new republic over 3/4 of the galaxy. But without the thousands of Jedi Knights who formed the backbone of the old republic, the new Confederation was a precarious one. Long years of struggle followed, during which Imperial factions consolidated control over 1/4 of the galaxy. Whole systems became fortresses, bristling with firepower. Then, 5 years after the Battle of Endor, the infamous Grand Admiral Thrawn mounted a terrible assault, nearly bringing the fledgling Republic to its knees. Ultimately, Thrawn was defeated. But within days of his downfall, surviving members of the Emperor's ruling circle staged a stunning assault on the Emperor's throne world, a planet called Coruscant, and that vital system once again fell under Imperial control. It looked certain that a new empire was about to emerge from the ashes of the old. That very possibility triggered a ferocious civil war among the numerous Imperial factions. Who would sit in the Emperor's throne? Who had the right and the might? Meanwhile, the rebels were quick to seize the opportunity to sow confusion among the feuding Imperials, using 2 captured Star Destroyers to conduct hit-and-run sorties into the war zone. One such raid, over the raging Imperial city battleground, ended in disaster. The Alliance Star Destroyer Liberator, commanded by Luke Skywalker and Lando Calrissian, crash-landed on the planet's surface. As our story opens, Princess Leia and her husband Han Solo have left their 2 children in safekeeping, and together with the Wookiee Chewbacca and the protocol droid C-3PO, are on a daring mission to rescue their fallen comrades.
The Navicomputer just reported extreme turbulence at our re-entry coordinates over the Imperial City.
Now that'll be battle debris, Leia. The whole Imperial sector's littered with it. Warn the other ships.
This is the Millennium Falcon. Rebel Star, Antares 6, do you copy?
Copy there, Millennium Falcon. Antares 6 here.
Rebel Star here, over.
We're coming up on some spatial distortions ahead. Our scanners show lots of orbital wreckage. Stay sharp. Those big frigates you're flying aren't as maneuverable as the Falcon.
Affirmative, Millennium Falcon. We're right behind you.
Chewie, get ready to cut into sublight engines. Energize repulsor lift. Prepare to exit hyperspace.
Pardon me, sir, but the odds of collision with that amount of space debris are 3,722 to 1. If I may suggest...
Chewie, watch your thrusters. And remind me to crosswire C-3PO's voice synthesizer when we get back to base.
But, sir, if I may say so...
3PO, sit down! 5 seconds to re-entry. 4, 3, 2...
Starship wreckage, dead ahead, thrusters, full right. I see it, Chewie. Lucky I just brought the Falcon's thrusters up to maximum specs, or we'd be slicing dice like space slugs in a servo.
There must be hundreds of wrecks floating around out here. The battle must have been unbelievable.
Leia, the other ships are coming out of hyperspace. Those big frigates will never make it through this wreckage.
Rebel Star, Antares 6, this is the Falcon. There's too much debris here. Come around to 02. That's 02. You'll find a gap in the wreckage.
Negative, Millennium Falcon. We can make it, we can watch it. Maximum thrust, hard left, hard left.
Falcon, this is Antares 6. Rebel Star just vanished in a ball of flame.
Captain Neva's frigate is hit.
We've got to go back. Chewie, stand by them.
It's too late. No one survived.
Can't be sure.
Han, I feel it. In the Force. I'm sure.
Millennium Falcon, this is Antares 6. We'll scan for survivors. You go after the others.
Stand by, Antares 6. This is just great. Luke crashes a captured Star Destroyer, and we just lost a good frigate crew. I knew this trip was a bad idea.
Han.
What we really ought to do is take the Falcon toward the Galactic Core to check out those rumors of superweapons coming out of the Imperial sector.
The Alliance sent Admiral Akbar to do that, Han. Besides, those are just rumors. Luke and Lando are in real trouble.
But they don't need us. I know those guys right about now. They've got the Imperials doing the Gamorrean two-step.
Han, we lost their signal. The distress beacon broke contact at 0 altitude.
Yeah, Chewie, you're right. You're both right. I'm sorry I shot off my big mouth. Solo to Antares 6. Establish a docking orbit. Prepare to take on survivors. We're going planet side.
We copy, General Solo. We'll keep you on our tracking screens. Good luck, finding Commander Skywalker?
Yeah, wherever he is.
There. It's open. Yes, R2, just as I thought. Some sort of secret passageway leading down from the palace. In all the years the rebels occupied Coruscant, I can't believe we never found this chamber. Well, probably during the Civil War. A laser blast or concussion bomb must have destroyed this whole panel. It's dark. So dark. No thanks, R2. But it's not that kind of darkness. There's something powerful here. Something dangerous, too. R2, lock that door into position. Whatever's down here was well hidden and well shielded. That's why I told Lando not to follow us. I know you don't detect any life forms. These are the ruins of the Emperor's palace. It's been pretty much deserted since we evacuated during the Civil War. No, these are more like dangerous memories. Memories of my father. Yes, Anakin Skywalker. But if he ever lived here, he did so as Darth Vader. This whole place it resonates with the power of the dark side. Stay here, R2. See if you can power up that tech station and get us some light. I've got to have a look around. I can still feel the dark side here. Like a cold hand. Its focus is very powerful. I wish I knew why my father turned to the dark side. What did he find there? R2, I wanted a light, not some old hologram. Wait, leave it on. That's an image of the Emperor. What's he saying? Can you boost the power?
My attempts to create my own version of the device known as the Jedi Holocron have failed. I have resorted to this crude device to record my discoveries of the dark side.
It is the Emperor. No, R2. Leave it on. I want to listen.
The Book of Anger, Chapter 1.
Okay, Chewie. Buckle up, everyone. We've hit a mild magnetic storm in the upper atmosphere.
Han, I love you, but this ship is still a pile of junk.
Yeah, well, this pile of junk just saved us from becoming one more piece of space garbage.
Maybe, but I'm getting pretty shaken up by this magnetic storm.
That's because you prefer my kind of magnetism.
Oh, Han.
Sir, there seem to be...
I see him. I see him.
What is it?
Imperial TIE fighters going our way. Deflector shields up, Chewie. Yeah, they didn't even stop to say hello.
They must be joining forces with one of the Imperial factions fighting for the throne. They're heading straight for the ruins of the Imperial City.
Where the Emperor himself used to hang his hat. He was alive. Not much left of that place now.
Not since the Civil War started. Coruscant was a beautiful place while the rebels controlled this system.
Yeah, until we got driven off planet by those Imperials.
Coruscant used to be the political center of the galaxy. Now it's nothing but an empty battleground fought over by fragments of the Emperor's ruling council.
Thank goodness we've seen the last of the Empire. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what we thought after Luke and his father defeated the Emperor. Then Admiral Thrawn unleashed his forces and almost wiped us out.
Chewie's right, Han. You are a pessimist.
Hey, I'm not complaining. All this infighting among the Imperials has given the Rebel Alliance a chance to get organized. Not to mention giving you and me time for a honeymoon. I just feel like we've been in this situation before. We think we've got the Empire on the ropes, but who knows what enemy is waiting in the wings.
And I have come to realize that the dark side is my only ally. The dark side is the only means to power.
Be quiet, R2. I don't care about the time. But can you do something about the heat? I suddenly feel cold.
My explorations of the Force have revealed to me many wonderful secrets.
Cold. Like a dead hand pressing on my heart.
I have learned that anger and will, when joined together, forge a most unholy and devastating alliance.
Maybe R2's right. Time to leave. But it's like a great weight pressing down on me. I can't move. Can't leave.
Using anger, I have learned to unlock the hidden reservoirs of the glorious dark side power.
No.
Anger concentrated by will in the vital center of the body creates a portal through which vast energies are released. The energies of the dark side of the Force. This is the power I command, now that I am one with the dark side.
Is this what my father felt?
With these energies, I have slain my enemies from across the empty reaches of space.
I shouldn't listen.
I have created lightning and unleashed devastating fires.
But I can't stop.
With this knowledge, I can unleash the dark side energies that swirl invisibly around us, even to shatter the fabric of space itself. In this way, I have created storms.
Got to break free. I'm all right, R2. This place is still strong with the dark side. And the presence of the Emperor, even in a hologram, is almost overpowering. I've got to resist the temptation to study these tapes. Still, I wonder what he meant about storms.
Okay, we're coming up on the ruins of the Imperial City.
According to Luke's last coordinates, you're right on course, Han.
That's the idea, sweetheart. Ooh, we're 3 miles above the surface and I can still see smoke rising from the city. If there's anything left of that place, I'd say old Luke put that big Star Destroyer right down on top of it.
Poor R2-D2 is with them. If anything's happened to him, I'll never forgive myself.
Imperial Walker Unit 1, this is Unit 6.
Unit 1 here, over.
We've got a whole platoon of mutinous Imperial troops marching in at 060. We're taking heavy fire. Looks like they're going on the offensive.
Copy that, Unit 6. Stay on target. We got a squadron of TIE fighters dropping out of orbit. They'll blast those mutineers into Rancor food. Our AT-ATs have been ordered to track down the rebel intruders, so keep your scanners focused on the ruins where that Star Destroyer crashed.
We're never gonna find those rebels in all this wreckage.
I think they just found us.
Good shot, man.
Thanks, Wedge. But I don't think our field weapons are doing much good against those huge Imperial walkers. Status report?
We've got 15 wounded and most of our blasters need time to re-energize.
Maybe if we explain that to the Imperials, they'll break for lunch. Get down! You okay, Wedge?
Yeah, thanks. You saved my...
Never mind. Just keep your head down and return fire.
We can't hold out much longer against that.
It's the Millennium Falcon.
Yeehaw! Too late for us to get in on the fun?
Han Solo, you old space pirate. What are you doing here?
What I always do, Lando.
Saving your butt again.
Look at all the carnage down there. Blasted TIE fighters, twisted hulks of armored transports. The wreckage goes on for miles and they're still fighting. I wish all these Imperials would just wipe each other out. It would save us a lot of trouble.
No such luck, Princess. We've still got that Imperial Walker to deal with. Take the helm, Chewie. Leia, get up to the upper gun turret. I'll take the belly gun. All right, Chewie, take us in. You're about to watch the greatest husband and wife gunner team in the galaxy. You all set up there, Leia?
Let's see. Tracking systems on. Blaster cannons charged. Ready! At least I hope so. This is only the second time I've ever had to use one of these things. Okay, Leia. Try to remember what Luke taught you. Let your mind merge with the Force. Feel the living energy that binds the galaxy together.
New target acquired. One ship bearing 06.
It's a piece of junk. Must be a scavenger ship. These Imperials Imperial walkers were using repulverizer.
Affirmative, Walker 1. Move off. I'll handle this.
Okay, Leia. Scanner shows our target at 104, moving into my range. Bring her in, Chewie. Watch me turn that metal monster into a pile of...
Luke is right. I can feel the Force moving through me, guiding my hands.
Blasters firing. Damn, my shots bounce off his deflector shields. Chewie, give me a...
Chewie, swing around to 12.3. Good. Hold her steady. Steady. Now!
Good shot, Leia! That thing's gonna...
Hey, Slag, another ship is landing. Get those battle droids ready.
I don't know, Brick. They just took out an Imperial walker. We're only a couple of junk traders and scavengers. What if they're too tough for us?
You must be part Jawa.
We got these hot-wired weapons droids running interference, don't we? Get some backbone, will you? Would you rather lead this exciting life we got? Gallivanting around the Empire?
Gallivanting?
Growing rich off the spoils of war?
Rich? I don't know about rich.
And dying a glorious death? Or would you rather waste your life in some backwater planet getting old and fat?
Now that you mention it, that sounds pretty good.
I thought so. Now get going! Reattach that blaster arm on this battle droid while I activate his program. There.
All droids activated. Systems armed.
Walk over there with the other droids and await further orders. Come on, Slag, let's go.
I still don't know, Brick.
Relax. Even if these old battle droids don't do the trick, I got another surprise up my sleeve.
Hey, Lando!
You grungy spork chasers, good to see you, buddy. But what took you so long? Another honeymoon? We've been holed up here for days.
Oh, R2, it's so good to see you in one piece.
Lando, where's Luke?
He took off with R2 right after we crashed. He said something about the dark side of the Force still being very powerful in this place.
You mean he's been gone for 6 days?
Yeah, but if R2's back, Luke must be nearby. Right now, I'm more concerned about the renegades and the scavengers that are crawling all over the ruins. Every junk trader in the galaxy has been drawn to this battle zone like flies to the feast. This bunch is using hot-wired weapons droids. They've created their own little army.
And it looks like they're headed this way. Take cover.
Targets acquired. Begin rapid fire.
Return fire! Watch out for those warlords!
Come on, Slag, let's get to work on that ship.
Hey, look at the tech on this baby. Modified power couplings, first-class flux stabilizers.
Hey, you know what this ship is? This is the Millennium Falcon.
The Falcon? The most notorious ship in the galaxy. Oh, man, I'm gonna love stripping this starship.
Oh no, those scavengers are between us and the Millennium Falcon.
Hey, they're trying to steal my ship.
Han, wait!
Get away from my ship, scum. Come on, Chewie.
Don't be crazy!
See, Brick, it ain't working. Here they come.
I got things under control. Let's see. Activate this remote that opens the cargo door in my transport ship, and...
Watch it, Han! They're releasing a pack of necks!
Next, what the hell are necks?
Cyborian battle dogs, armored and fitted with attack stimulators. They kill on sight.
Yeah, and they're ugly, too. We better get out of here.
Wait, I think I can handle them. Luke taught me how to use the Force to sow confusion in the minds of others. It's faster than a blaster and a lot less messy.
I don't know, sweetheart. I think I prefer a blaster. That way I know they're not gonna gnaw off my leg when my back is turned. Besides, I'm not even sure these things have minds.
Just got to concentrate. Concentrate.
They're turning tail. Gosh, Leia, I apologize. I didn't know you could...
It wasn't me. Han.
It was me.
Luke.
Oh, Luke. You're all right. Where were you?
In a minute, Leia. First, let me take care of these battle droids.
Anomaly. Anomaly. This unit experiencing unexplained...
What, he just waved his hand and all those battle droids exploded?
Simple, really. I just used the Force to displace the master servo motor inside each droid. They destroyed themselves.
Luke, behind you! It's another Imperial walker! It's about to...
I don't believe it! He used his lightsaber to deflect the blaster fire right back at that thing!
But it's still standing!
Not for long, Lando.
Don't tell me you can use the Force against something that big!
Of course. Size matters not. The only difference is in your mind. Watch.
What's he doing now?
He's still standing. We missed him. We didn't miss him. He deflected our shots with that saber thing. What's he doing? What's he doing? I told you, he's just standing there. Doing something. My power grid's gone haywire and turbo blasters on overload. Dump the power from the engines. Hurry before
Good job, kid.
Oh, Luke, I'm so glad you're all right.
Yes, R2, this is quite an emotional moment. My protocol empathy module is starting to overheat.
Come on, get those wounded aboard the Falcon.
Terry 6, I'm going to transport the wounded.
Evacuating planet in 15.
Let's go, let's go. Little shuttles. You gotta get those wounded out of here. Give me a hand, get that equipment out.
So there we were. Han, me, Luke, and the others standing on the bridge of that Star Destroyer.
The one you just crashed, Lando.
A ship with light-speed engines that'll take you from here to Tatooine in a nanosecond. But it drops through the atmosphere like a stray meteor. I'm telling you, this beautiful face of mine should be smashed as flat as a hut in heavy gravity.
So what happened?
It was Luke. He guided that wreck down like it was an Ewok's hang glider. Used the deflector shields to cushion our fall.
That's great, but...
But it was more than that. No one should have been able to land that ship. But after seeing what he did to that Imperial walker, well... he must have used the Force to help him. He's growing strong, Han. Really strong. I haven't seen anything like that since Vader.
Antari 6, this is Medevac Shuttle 1. We are entering the docking bay.
Affirmative, Shuttle 1. Captain, that's the last of the shuttle crews. All the wounded from the planet's surface are accounted for.
That's all of them? My dear, what a tragedy. Get the wounded to sickbay immediately. And contact the Millennium Falcon. Tell them we've finished rescue operations and are prepared to depart. Keep a sharp eye out, Helm. We don't want Antari 6 to end up like Rebel Star.
Captain, look at this!
You want to do what?
I have to stay on this planet, Han.
Luke, what's wrong?
I found strange clues in the palace. Leia, I have to stay here. But you and Han, Chewie, Lando, you should leave this place at once.
Are you kidding? We traveled 1,000,000 light years to get you out of trouble, and you want to stay here?
Han, you don't understand. There's a great disturbance in the Force. Someone or something is using the dark side with unbelievable power. I've felt it, seen it.
But you know we can't leave you. I won't let you face whatever it is by yourself.
Whatever this thing is, we'll be right beside you, kid. Blasters blazing.
Han, this isn't just another gun battle. A vast evil is approaching. It knows I'm here. What will happen is unavoidable. It is my destiny. It is beginning. Now. What is it?
Some kind of wormhole opening up in space. It's huge. 50 times the size of a ship. Energy readings off the scale.
This is Antari 6 calling the Millennium Falcon. Our scanners just picked up a gigantic hyperspace wormhole. An energy storm of undetermined magnitude.
No good, sir. There's too much interference. Your message isn't getting through.
Blast!
It's heading right for us.
Evasive action! Full right thrusters!
Helm not responding, Captain. We've lost lateral guidance.
Full reverse! Back us away!
Too late! What happened?
The energy storm. Swept right by us. Ignored us like we weren't even here.
Captain, it's heading for the surface of the planet. It's heading right for the...
Right for the ruins of the Imperial City. And our friends are in its path.
May the Force be with them. Leia, please, you all must leave now.
Listen, kid, all-powerful Force or no Force, we can't just leave you to...
Don't interrupt, R2. What's that? An energy storm? Well, I don't hear anything. Oh, my!
Look at that sky.
What is it?
The sky's on fire!
Must be that same magnetic storm we hit earlier.
A storm, but not caused by anything natural. It's almost upon us. There's no need for you to die, too.
We can't leave you!
It doesn't want you. It wants me. Leave, all of you, or you'll be destroyed.
No, Luke. We're brother and sister.
We are brother and sister, but my destiny is not yours. You, your children, are the future of the Jedi. Protect them. Leave!
Leia, come on. We've got to get back to the ship.
But Luke won't...
Luke can take care of himself, even if he is crazy.
R2! Oh, no! He thinks he belongs with Master Luke! Stop him, someone, please!
No time. Luke will have to save R2 while he's busy saving himself. Get on board, 3PO.
Good, they've escaped. Oh, Leia, you don't understand the power I've achieved since our father died. But I still don't know why our father betrayed his friends and himself. I must find out what he learned. What made him give in to the dark side? It's the dark side that's coming. My presence triggered such hatred that it rends the fabric of space. Yes, R2. I know they're leaving. They've made the right decision. I only wonder, have I?
Believe me, Leia, Luke knows what he's doing, I think.
I'm not so sure, Han. Something about the way he looked at me. I was afraid of him.
Lando, notify Antares 6. We're returning to Pinnacle Base. Chewie, lock in the auxiliary power. Prepare to jump to light speed.
This is Green 3 to Green Leader. I show target ship exiting hyperspace beyond the third moon.
Green Leader here. Pinnacle Base confirms our readings. The ship is broadcasting no ID codes. Assume intercept course.
Auxiliary power engaged.
Relax, kid. You sound nervous. This your first patrol mission?
Yeah, it is.
Take it easy. It's only one ship. And we got the whole Rebel Alliance orbiting a nearby planet. And our own Star Destroyer to back us up. You got nothing to worry about. Just keep an eye on your scanner and intercept in 05.
This is Admiral Akbar aboard the flagship Defiance.
Admiral Akbar? From the planet Mon Calamari? If that's so, why aren't you broadcasting on a recognition code?
We ran into an Imperial convoy and our transponder was damaged.
I thought you were on a recon mission to the Galactic Core.
Let's just say the Imperials didn't like the idea as much as we did. Patch me through to Mon Mothma, the Alliance leader, immediately.
Affirmative.
Admiral Akbar, glad to see you in one piece.
Glad to be in one piece, Mon Mothma, after what we've seen. We penetrated as far as we could into the star system still controlled by the Empire. We got as far as the planet Bish. It was ringed with thousands of warships. Something of great consequences happening there. We saw Imperial ships from both sides of the Civil War vanishing into the darkest reaches of the Galactic Core.
Our spies and probe droids report similar sightings in other sectors. Whole fleets of ships vanishing from our tracking screens. What can it mean?
The Civil War has left the Imperial system a wasteland. The populations are in desperate straits. Half the galaxy is ripe for the pickings if one person gains control of the fleet. But just when one of these Starfleet commanders has a chance to seize power, he vanishes.
Thank goodness for that.
It could be a blessing for us, or, well, I'm afraid of the alternative. It's beyond my ability to understand. How did the mission to the old Imperial homeworld go? Is there any news of Commander Skywalker?
Yes, but not good, I'm afraid. We received a garbled transmission from the Imperial planet, but there was too much interference to understand it. We think they found General Calrissian and Luke, but only Lando is returning with them. I don't know what to make of it.
I think you'll get your answer soon, Mon Mothma. We picked up the Millennium Falcon exiting hyperspace. We're heading into Pinnacle Base.
Pinnacle Base, current headquarters of the Rebel Alliance. Location, 5th moon of the planet Dasucha. Topographical description. The atmosphere of the 5th moon sustains carbon-based life forms. 100% of the moon's surface is covered by jagged rock formations. Indigenous life forms, sentient avians known as Ixils. Alliance headquarters located in a series of caverns on the northern hemisphere. Weapon systems. This information is classified for trainees.
I gotta fix this stupid transmitter. Every time I bring the Millennium Falcon back to base, my comlink picks up that damn trainee orientation.
Relax, Han. We're mooring now.
Tractor beam disengaging. Repulsor lift deactivated. You are cleared to disembark. Welcome to Pinnacle Base.
Princess Leia, thank goodness you're back.
Admiral Akbar.
I've only just returned myself. Where's Commander Skywalker?
A terrible thing has happened. The dark side has taken Luke prisoner. He let it happen.
And poor R2 is with him. They'll make hydro spanners out of him if he survives.
Hurry, you can give a full report immediately. Mon Mothma has just called an emergency meeting of the command staff.
The energy storm that took Commander Skywalker. This is not an isolated event. Similar storms have been detected in several systems. Furthermore, Admiral Akbar's reconnaissance mission suggests that there is a great war fleet gathering at the very core of the galaxy. Someone, or something, has been biding its time, while the feuding Imperial factions distracted our attention.
We have reason to believe that some dark side genius is at work, creating new technologies that go beyond all previous conception.
Activate holographic projector. The images you are seeing are being transmitted at this very moment from the water-covered planet Mon Calamari, the homeworld of Admiral Akbar. The people of Calamari have been a proud part of the Alliance since the beginning. Now, Calamari seems to be under attack from some diabolical new machines. There, coming into view now. Oh my...
What is that thing?
The Calamari call them World Devastators. There are dozens of them gathering near many of the worlds sympathetic to the rebellion. It's larger than one of the Empire's Star Destroyers.
More lethal than the Death Star.
Doesn't look all that threatening to me. I mean, I only see a few escorts of TIE fighters and no heavy weapons, just these huge rectangular black ships hovering over the planet's surface.
The World Devastators only need one weapon, General Solo. You see the large square opening in the front of the Devastator?
Sure, and another on the bottom. Looks like some kind of tractor bay.
These World Devastators are giant factories. They consume everything in their path, and in the belly of each machine, great furnaces process the collected matter into raw elements, and then into even more weapons of destruction. Han, the World Devastators are like twisted versions of living things. Every time they destroy something, they get even stronger.
Reports from Calamari indicate my people have been unable to stop the World Devastators. They are impervious to all modes of attack.
What about ion cannons, Admiral?
Ineffective.
Ground assault?
Suicidal.
Nothing works?
Nothing. I repeat, torpedoes have done nothing to halt the enemy advance.
Ceasefire 4! Ceasefire 4! Pull up! Pull up! I'm hit! I'm hit! Ceasefire team, take out the tower.
Evac shuttle. Get those evac shuttles to the front line. We're being slaughtered.
Pull back! Pull back! All squads regroup at the Chad Island formation.
But that's 3 degrees north of here. We can't just give up that much ground.
Who is that?
This is Captain Gamma, 3rd Battalion.
Well, Captain, there are 3 world devastators heading north, a few miles from the equator, and 2 more heading west. Looks like they're trying to form a wedge to sweep us out of the whole hemisphere. Just one of these monsters has taken out the whole division of our troops. How can we face the whole fleet?
We must send a transmission to the rebel base.
Then send it and fall back. We'll cover you as long as we can.
I hope my transmitter is strong enough to reach off-planet. Rebel Alliance, this is a transmission from the planet Calamari. We are under assault from massive world devastators. I repeat, massive world devastators. Here they come. Look out!
That's all the transmission that got through. It's a massacre down there.
The people of Calamari were the first to defy the Empire years ago. When the Death Star was created, we were scheduled to be one of the first planets annihilated by that terrible weapon. When the Emperor was killed, we thought we'd been spared, but now, whoever is reunifying the Empire is carrying out the Emperor's decision to discipline us.
Don't give up, Admiral Akbar. If there's one thing I've learned from Luke, it's the power of hope, and the power of strong will. We'll save your planet. Green and Blue squadrons will leave at once in their X-Wing fighters to escort and defend the evacuation of Calamari. General Calrissian, are you prepared to pilot our remaining captured Star Destroyer against these world devastators?
I don't know. After what I did to the last Star Destroyer, I'm not sure I'm qualified to pilot anything fancier than the garbage scow. How about you, Han? You're the best star pilot in the galaxy.
Sorry, you'll have to wing it, Lando. I've got my hands full wet nursing all these new fighter pilots that have joined the rebellion. But, good luck.
Hello, little Jason. Oh, and there's my beautiful Jaina. I miss you so much.
Hey, Leia, Oh, there you are. Looking at those holograms of our kids again.
I can't help it, Han. They're so far away.
Leia, you know it's better this way. As long as they're hidden away on New Alderaan, they're safe from the Empire.
But sometimes I want to reach out and hug them so much,
Don't! You're breaking up the projection.
You like looking at their pictures as much as I do.
Yeah, I guess so.
Look, Han. She has your hair. And he has your eyes.
Yeah. And if they're lucky, they'll both have your smarts. My looks and your brains, they'll be the stars of the galaxy.
The next generation of Jedi Knights.
They're going to be the leaders of hundreds of worlds, and here I am, their old dad, the smuggler, tickling them under the chin like a doting old moisture farmer.
What?
Oh, me. This life. I got a beautiful wife, a nice soft bed, pictures on the walls. Yep, just what I always wanted.
Han, it's not like you to turn down an assignment like you did today.
Leia, this endless war, it seems like we've only been alone for 5 minutes since we got married.
But
I've really wanted to go with Lando, but I accepted this other assignment so we'd have a chance to be together.
Han, something awful is happening to Luke.
Oh, jeez, Leia. For once in my life, I'm trying to be sensitive and romantic, and see what it gets me? Luke can take care of himself.
I can feel him, Han. He's getting farther and farther away. We must help him.
We need some time to ourselves, Leia. For you and me. Luke doesn't want any help. He says he has to do it alone, and I believe him.
Han.
I mean, who am I to challenge the judgment of a Jedi? Besides, you got enough to worry about right here.
Do I?
Uh-huh. After all, beautiful princess here alone with a notorious scoundrel. Who knows what could happen?
Whatever grabbed me was no energy storm. And it's left me somewhere dark and cold. R2, is that you? I don't know where we are. Some sort of ship. Whatever captured us has left us in the dark. But I don't need light to see. And I don't care how thick these walls are. They're nothing compared to the power of the Force. We're inside an Imperial dungeon ship.
The kind they used to transport Jedi Knights during the Clone Wars. And it looks like we've reached our destination. A planet. Somewhere at the core of the galaxy. Surrounded by thousands of warships. Gigantic. It's entirely enveloped in the dark side of the Force. If there is a dark center of the universe, R2, this is it.
You're ready to receive, prisoner.
Jedi Knight, welcome. Please, come with us.
I'm not going anywhere until...
Activate Dark Force Key.
Whoa!
Dark Force cage energized. Prisoner contained. Inform His Excellency that his guest has arrived undamaged. Take him to the Great Hall.
R2, are you functioning? I'm glad one of us is. I don't understand. My mind... These whispers in my head... can't seem to concentrate.
This cage is designed to hold Jedi. It disturbs the power of the Force. Neither your mind control abilities nor your control of physical objects will work while you're in the cage.
Then I guess I'll have to resort to some old-fashioned questioning. What planet are we on?
You're on the planet Biss, at the very center of the galaxy.
What's that whispering I hear?
Whispering?
Yes, those voices. So sinister.
I hear nothing.
Who are you?
I serve His Excellency.
Who's that? Some two-bit Imperial governor with delusions of grandeur?
You are foolish to mock your new master, as you will soon see. We've arrived at the palace.
Release the prisoner. We will take him from here.
Who are these big, ugly guys in the armor? They look familiar.
These are Imperial Sentinels, the elite warriors of the Empire. Deactivating Dark Force cage.
Oh.
Prisoner, out.
This is it, R2. This is where my opponent, whoever he is waiting.
I said, out.
Don't threaten me. I'm here because I choose to be here. That should teach you to offend a Jedi Master. Now to face your leader.
Impudent whelp. I will do nothing. Let him believe it is his free choice if he wants, but he is walking to his doom.
This palace is like a maze, but the Force is leading me here. But this looks like a throne room.
Yes, my throne room.
You? The Emperor?
Yes.
But you're...
dead. Young Skywalker, you of all people should know the power of the dark side. And you will know. Oh, yes. For you are destined to rule the Empire by my side. Forever. Young Skywalker, I am pleased that you have come to me once again.
The Emperor? Alive? Somehow I knew, but I saw you die.
Yes, you knew, didn't you? You sensed it. You are in touch with the dark side already. grown very strong in the Force since last we met. But then, so have I. Guards, you may leave us.
How did you survive?
Survive your foolishness over the moon of Endor. Survive the base treachery of your poor, weak father. That was not the first time I died, nor will it be the last. Such are the mysteries of the dark side of the Force. Mysteries you will soon learn well. You see, my young apprentice, flesh does not easily support this great power. After all, I live primarily as energy, formless and powerful. For many years, I have been under a dire necessity. My body has decayed again and again, and each time I have needed to take another, transferring my essence into a humble clone of the man I once was.
Clones?
Yes, young Skywalker. The dying is painful. The transition is terrible to endure, but the suffering is a small price to pay for eternal life. Well, my young apprentice, your father is dead. Have you come to join me? Will you take the place that rightfully belongs to you?
I can't think.
You hesitate. Let me offer you an incentive. Screen on. Behold the battle raging across the planet Calamari. Those pathetic rebels flee before the might of my world devastators. You have only to kneel before me, and they are yours to command.
No.
The rebels had their chance. They had years to reclaim the galaxy, but my discordant mind drifted across the empty reaches of space to return to this cloning chamber. I spent 5 years in hiding while your friends tried to fulfill their dream. But without the Jedi Knights, they failed miserably. And now, I have outflanked them. Working in secret, I have created weapons such as the galaxy has never seen. These world devastators are utterly invincible. They are invulnerable to attack. Even if every member of the crew were destroyed, the ships themselves would continue in their destructive purpose, directed by a special master control program which I maintain.
What's that, R2? Oh, my lightsaber.
It is your destiny, my friend, to succeed your father, to wield my discipline over the worlds that have betrayed me.
Never!
Once again you stand before me, lightsaber in hand, and once again you hesitate. I know too well, my young friend. My promise of power does not entice you, and the stroke of your lightsaber might help the cause of billions. But will it mean the end of the dark side?
Strike. Everything I am cries out for me to strike.
Is it so difficult to decide, my son? Surely you know that if you strike me down in anger, I will live again. Perhaps I will even live as you.
No!
You strike the throne, but not the man. You miss by inches, but you miss on purpose. I see you have grown wise in the ways of the Force. You have achieved control. You are no longer the impulsive youth at war with your own anger. Excellent.
I will not kill you.
But you can still conquer me. By learning the secrets of the dark side, we both know there is no other way for you.
The secrets of the dark side. Those whispers. That's the dark side. The seduction of its power. But maybe for once, it speaks the truth. Maybe I must challenge the dark side from within.
Your decision, young Skywalker. Now!
Yes. My father's destiny is my own.
It is done, my young apprentice. Let us celebrate our conquest of the galaxy.
Pinnacle Base trainees, General Solo is now demonstrating the prototype E-Wing fighter in the main hangar.
Okay, you trainees. Thanks for signing up with the Alliance. Now let's get down to business.
Solo in a bad mood or what?
Blasted business.
I hear he's peeved because he's stuck here while the Fleekas did.
Hey, you guys want to run this training program? All right then. As I was saying, a major weapons manufacturing plant on Norvell 2 just deposed its governor and joined the rebellion. You're looking at the results. The latest hot Imperial fighter.
Wow.
We've got it, and you guys get to fly it. Not only do you get to fly it, you get to fly it tomorrow.
Why is that, General Solo?
Because we just got word we're getting the stuffing kicked out of us on Calamari by those New World Devastators. I haven't gone up against them, unfortunately, but I'm told they're meaner than the Death Star. So, you guys have got your work cut out for you. Now, over here we've got...
Excuse me, sir.
Later, 3PO. Now, over here we've got the latest Alliance fighter craft, the E-Wing.
But, sir...
It's a good ship, but we've had to beef up the cannons to the point where they might blow up in your face.
General Solo!
What?
It's Princess Leia, sir. She's locked herself in a chamber. She refuses to answer anyone.
Leia?
Yes, hon. I'm here.
Sitting alone. In the dark. Can I turn on some lights?
Oh, yes.
There, that's better. What's going on?
I'm sorry, Han. I just can't escape this feeling of dread.
You need cheering up is all. Come outside and see what's happening. The whole galaxy is pulling together against the Empire.
Han, I shouldn't have listened to you. I shouldn't have listened to Luke. I hear terrible laughter. Something awful has happened, Han. We may have lost him.
Hey, old Luke's got more tricks up his sleeves than...
Don't be a fool, Han. Luke's in serious trouble, and I have to help him, don't you see? This isn't about you or me. It's not even about our children, because if we don't help him, our children won't have any life at all. It's about Luke. It's about the whole galaxy. Han, he needs me.
Yeah, but... Oh, man, they told me marriage to a Jedi princess wasn't gonna be easy.
Han, don't be angry.
I'm not angry. It's just I've got this bad feeling about this. Chewie! Chewie! Chewie, when you finish repairing the flux stabilizer, fuel up the Falcon. We've got a date with the dark side.
Affirmative, Rebel Base. This is Lando Calrissian. Star Destroyer Emancipator will exit hyperspace over the planet Calamari in 58 seconds.
General Calrissian, we've intercepted a new hyperspace communications channel beamed between Calamari's orbit and the galactic core. They're transmitting images of the destruction of Calamari.
You're doing us a real favor by beaming those images, Wedge. Recalculate our exit from hyperspace at 2 degrees from their point of transmission.
Lando, are you crazy? If we leave hyperspace at those coordinates, we'll smash right into whatever's sending this signal.
That's the idea, Wedge.
If you say so, Lando. Coordinates locked in. We exit hyperspace in 33 seconds.
Stand by to cut in sublight engines. Prepare to fire all forward turbo lasers and ion cannons at my command.
Imperial Star Destroyer, dead ahead!
Fire!
We've done it! That Superstar Destroyer was caught with its deflector shields down. It's hit!
Signal to the other ships. Concentrate all firepower on the remaining Star Destroyer. That's it. Inform Pinnacle Base we're in position over Calamari. Deflector shields up. Prepare to take further offensive action.
The rest of the fleet is through, sir. They're holding off the enemy ships.
Drop the X-Wing fighters and transports. We've got to get down there and hammer those Devastators!
Affirmative, Emancipator. A-Wing fighters, target that destroyer with concussion missiles.
Affirmative, Green Leader. Missiles locked onto shield generators. Missiles away.
Watch those TIE fighters. Redirecting energy output to thrusters.
Missiles on target. Direct hit.
Emancipator, this is Green Leader. A-Wing fighters have things under control. Green team entering upper atmosphere of Calamari.
Copy, Green Leader. Good luck against those Devastators.
Silencer 7, this is Imperial Star Destroyer Allegiance. Rebel forces have...
Commander Clev, we're receiving distress calls from our space fleet. And now we are being attacked from low orbit. X-Wing fighters and speeders, launched from an Imperial-class Star Destroyer.
Interesting. It must be the contemptible Rebel Alliance. They captured 2 of our ships at Endor years ago.
Sir, you and I both know those X-Wings are nothing but antiques. They haven't the slightest chance of penetrating the defenses of this world devastator.
Yes, and they can hardly realize the destructive power at our command. Their game is over. Send a message to BIS. Inform Supreme Commander Skywalker of the Rebel presence. Meanwhile, let's allow these rebels a brief moment of hope.
Green Leader, calling Calamari World Defense.
We read you, Green Leader. This is Captain Gamma. My battalion's about all that's left in this sector, but we're glad to see you.
Prepare your people for... Green 4, watch that cover fire! Prepare your people for evacuation, Captain Gamma. Just give us 5 minutes to blast these overgrown garbage smashers into pieces.
Commander Clev, 2 of our ships actually report minor hits. Silencer 4 has lost 2 turbo laser stations. Silencer 6 reports damage to its munitions warehouse. We ourselves have had to shut down our aft hangar bay.
Yes, very well. It's time to end this little game. Release the robotic TIE fighters and increase our altitude.
Green Leader, this is Captain Gamma. You're doing it. One of those world devastators is pulling back.
Oh, wait, it's releasing some new kind of fighter craft. Moving to intercept.
They look like typical TIE fighters to me.
Negative. Watch their axial rotation. Too smooth for living pilots. Now, those fighters are computer controlled. Stay sharp, everyone.
It's on my back. I can't shake it.
Green Leader, I'm executing Wotan Weave. I got your man in my sights, Green 4.
I can't shake him!
In my sights.
Green Leader, watch your back. You've got 2 fighters on your tail.
Almost.
Pull out! Pull out! Pull...
General Calrissian, the World Devastators have just released a whole fleet of advanced TIE fighters. They're cutting our ships to ribbons.
Call our people back! Call them back!
We can't. They're cut off. There's one hungry-looking Devastator in ascent trajectory.
I think we're in trouble.
Princess Leia.
Oh, what is it, 3PO?
Sorry to disturb you, Your Highness. Are you all right?
I'm fine, 3PO.
If you don't mind my saying so, you are exhibiting fatigue and illness often associated in human humanoid women with...
I'm fine. What can I do for you?
May I come by your quarters? I have the most interesting...
Of course. Lay it out. Got to pull myself together. Luke needs me. And now that I'm expecting...
Leia. Leia.
A vision appearing before me. That black armor. The death mask. Father? Is it you?
No, your father is free, with all the Jedi who went before. And Darth Vader lives no more. My sister.
Luke.
Leia, do not try to find me. Do not interfere.
But why do you wear that armor?
Destiny has forced me to follow the path our father took. It was the only way. The only way to save everything. From the power of the dark side.
Luke, no! That can't be! You know that. How can you save us by joining the dark side? You'll destroy yourself and you'll destroy us with you.
Leia, my mind can't concept.
I've got to help him. Try to use the Force to reach him.
No, little Jedi. Skywalker is beyond your reach. Your brother has risked all and lost.
Princess Leia, I've just had the most fascinating discussion about the complex dining etiquette on the planet Sisk, where all the spider people have 8 arms. So it seems... Princess Leia? Princess Leia! Oh my word, she's collapsed!
Luke. Luke.
Take it easy, Leia. It's me, Han. You're safe in the infirmary. Me and Mon Mothma and 3PO have been looking after you.
You gave us quite a scare, Princess.
I thought you had short-circuited, but medical scan indicates that you are simply...
Fine, 3PO. I said I was fine. Han, Luke...
What's wrong, Leia? You've been muttering about Luke in your sleep for hours.
The Force. The Force is bringing me closer to him. Even though he's light years away, I must...
Take it easy, Leia. Just sit back, relax for a while.
He's in terrible trouble, Han. The dark side is swallowing him whole. We've got to find him before it's too late.
Sure, why not? There's only 12 million inhabited star systems out there. Shouldn't be too hard.
I can find him. The Force will lead me to him.
Leia, we've talked about this before.
General Solo, may I speak with you for a moment?
Sure, Mon Mothma.
General Solo, I believe we should follow Princess Leia's advice.
But she's in no condition to...
Medically, there's nothing wrong with her. Our forces on Calamari are no match for World Devastators. I believe we will never find a way to defeat them without Commander Skywalker's Jedi insights. Therefore, I believe the success of this mission is paramount.
More important than her life?
More important than my life, your life, and yes, even the life of Leia Organa Solo. Luke Skywalker is probably the last fully realized Jedi in existence.
Yeah, well, if he's such a great Jedi, how come I always have to keep rescuing him?
General Solo. Han.
Okay. Anyway, I was getting antsy playing professor with these green kids you've been recruiting. Besides, Chewie just finished overhauling the Millennium Falcon for this trip.
This trip? You mean you already expected to leave? That's very foresighted of you.
Hey, I'm not just another pretty face.
Chewie, hurry up with those lightspeed calculations. Lock in auxiliary power.
Sir, I'd just like to thank you for allowing me to accompany you. I fear for poor R2.
Yeah, take your seat, Goldenrod. We're about to launch.
Yes, sir.
It's you I'm worried about, Leia. You sure you're up to another lightspeed hop? You still look awfully pale.
I'll be fine, Han. I have to be.
Millennium Falcon, you are cleared for takeoff. Navicom indicates a clear path from here to your destination.
Millennium Falcon, this is Mon Mothma. Good luck, General Solo. And bring Skywalker back this time.
Boy, this woman never gets off my case. Acknowledge, Mon Mothma. We'll contact you when we reach the planet Nal Hutta.
Nal Hutta? But Han, I told you, my senses tell me that Luke is somewhere in the galactic core.
I know, but those systems have been closed off to outsiders for decades. We'll need a ship authorized to land in the secure systems, and I know just where to find it. Pinnacle Base, we're clearing tractor beam, switching to repulsor lift, and...
May the Force be with you! For it is now clear to me that the future of the New Republic depends on the revival of the Jedi Knights. If Luke Skywalker is lost to the dark side, then the Alliance is finished.
Okay, let the Navicomputer take over, Chewie. The Falcon will take us right to Nal Hutta. Come on, Leia, let's grab some lunch.
Food dispenser activated. Today's entrees: Altarian spinefish, braised Syrian bloodworm, mugru stew.
Han, why does that planet sound so familiar to me?
You mean Nal Hutta? Oh, I may have mentioned it. Try the spinefish, it's fresh. Nal Hutta means glorious jewel in the language of the Hutts.
The Hutts? Han, isn't that planet Jabba's homeworld?
Well, yeah, a lot of those big slimy traders did migrate there over the years. They're super salad. But also, it's the center for smuggling activities across the galaxy, especially its nearest moon, Nar Shaddaa. That's where we're headed. In the days before... may I have the pepper, please? In the days before hyperspace travel, Nal Hutta was a heavily populated cargo port under tight control. Of course, there hasn't been much control over anything lately. Now, the only law on Nal Hutta is the deal you cut with your friend, or your enemy.
But if there are smugglers, won't there be bounty hunters?
Sure.
But there's bound to be a price on our heads after what I did to Jabba the Hutt.
Don't worry about it, Leia. I've got friends there. We'll be fine. Just what I needed, a nice hot meal.
Captain Solo, Chewbacca asked me to inform you that we are approaching Nal Hutta and receiving an emergency message.
Patch it through to this monitor, 3PO.
Solo, are you out of your mind?
Ah, my old friend Mako. Still in charge of the Corellian sector of the spaceport, I see.
You're crazy to come here, Solo. Every bounty hunter in the galaxy is looking for you. The Hutts have quadrupled the asking price, dead or alive.
Yeah, well, it's nice to feel wanted, Mako. Now open the planetary shields.
Where you been? Planetary shields conked out 6 years ago. Come on in, Solo. But you're asking for trouble.
Thanks, Mako. Looks like it's already found our Solo out. You better get up front, Leia. Three bounty hunter ships? We got 3 on our tail already? The bounty must be high. Maybe I ought to collect on myself.
Want me to get on the turret gun?
Nah, these are just local rust buckets. The real bounty hunters know better than to go up against the Millennium Falcon. Just outrun these guys. Yeehaw! Whoa! Turbulence in the upper atmosphere. Well, strap yourself in there, you furry oaf. I can't watch your head and my back at the same time. Hold on. We're entering the upper atmosphere. Yikes! Close one. Angle the deflector shields, Chewie. Ooh. Spent so much time wet nursing those trainees, I forgot how much fun this was. Okay, let's see just how fast these local boys can go.
You won't lose me that easy, Solo.
Dengar! Is that you, Dengar? Haha, well, I must be moving up in the world if I'm attracting a better breed of bounty hunter like you.
Keep talking, Solo. I just want you to know it's me that finally got you. Dengar out.
Oh boy, this is not good. Let's get to the chute fast.
The chute?
Yeah, it's the entrance to a hideout. The hideout, as a matter of fact. I got a friend who lives there. Hold on. Here we go.
This is the chute? It's barely wide enough for the Falcon. Those bounty hunters are still on our tail. We've got no room to maneuver.
So much for your fancy flying, Solo. I got you in my sight.
Chewie, put everything into the rear deflector shields, fast! Okay, my other buddy's name is Ninx. Let's see, what's his comm code?
I just got off the link with Mako. Said you were coming my way.
Yeah, Ninx, I need a place to...
No can do, Solo. I'm in enough trouble with the Hutts.
Come on, pal, I got hot shot shooting down my tail, and you owe me. Saved your skin when you got caught running ion triggers to the ziggurats, remember?
Yeah, and I paid you back for that free power core I gave you back in the...
Cut the gab, Nix. I don't have time to barter like the old days. I'm coming in.
Han, Han, you're heading straight for a blast wall.
Come on, Nix, don't let me down, old buddy.
We're going to die! Han, you don't have to do this to impress me. Ah!
Yes! Yeah, I knew he'd come through too.
We passed right through that blast wall like it wasn't there.
Private energy shield and holograph designed to look like a wall. Oldest trick in the smuggler's book.
What about the bounty hunters?
If I know my old pal Nix, he raised the shield on them. They're bantha fodder by now. Better power down and land before we get smashed up too.
Han, what is this place?
Nix fixes starships. Specializes in illegal engine modifications that can outrun the Imperials.
This is quite an operation. What's that big ship they're building over there?
Well, we're about to find out.
Solo! Chewbacca! Haven't seen you guys no rancors, eh?
Hey, Nix.
You guys never should have come here. Heard you killed Jabba. Nobody kills a Hutt and lives.
Yeah, well, actually, my wife did it. Leia, this old space pirate is Shug Nix. He's got a Carillion heart of gold. And silver. And spice.
Pleasure to meet you, lovely lady. So you aced old Jabba. Guess you're a lot tougher than you look.
Excuse me, would you mind if I used your oil bath? No one's bothered to lubricate me. They're so busy fighting.
Sure. Right over there, Gold Dome. Now, I don't know what you're doing here, Solo, but I want you guys to know old Nix would be more than happy to put his own life on the line for you.
But the truth is, we can't help you.
Sala.
Han Solo, you nerf-herding son of a... How many years has it been since you walked out on me?
And you look beautiful as ever, Sala. But look, Nix, about that help I need.
Listen, Han. The Imperials are buying up cargo space in every tin can in the galaxy. The action is heavy equipment runs, moving military hardware. We ain't got time for the business we got. That's why Sala here is building that monster ship you saw back there. The Starlight Intruder.
All we need is a ship that's legal for making a deep core run. The Alliance will pay 100,000 credits, in cash.
Sounds intriguing, Solo. The Intruder is registered for deep core runs, but he's not ready yet. Still needs his hyperdrive overhauled, and power couplings. By the way, who's the lady?
Oh, this is,
Leia. My name is Leia. Han and I are married.
My condolences, dear. Han's great fun, but he's a scoundrel. He'll break your heart.
She likes scoundrels, Sala. Now come on, how long before the Starlight Intruder is shipshape? We're in a big hurry.
Not long, if Nix will let me salvage a hyperdrive off one of these other chariots.
Sure, why not? But we'll still need top-of-the-line power couplings to get the Intruder up to maximum specs for a deep core run. Now, Han, as I recall...
Yeah, I still got stuff stashed in my old digs.
Of course, the equipment stays on the ship, even if you don't.
What? That's robbery.
It's all right, Leia. This is how we do business around here.
Besides, it's a chance I just can't pass up. Han Solo's got the best equipment in the galaxy.
Just a minute, you...
Now, you got a deal, Sala. Chewie, help him prep the ships. We're going after some power couplings.
Coupling? Now there's a thought. Hurry back.
You know the most interesting people, Han Solo.
You mean Nix and Sala? Good people, Leia. They jumped out of Sarlacc's throat for me, as long as I promised him a profit. Nix and I go way back. He's even wilder than me.
I find that hard to believe.
He taught me how to tear down a hyperdrive, how to get the most power out of a third-hand Modog power company.
Sala?
I think she's a story for another time. Now, the guy that let us planetside, Mako, he's like a brother to me.
The guy we first contacted?
Yeah. Mako and I met way back when I was a cadet at the Imperial Space Academy. Mako's my kind of guy. Troublemaker. When we were classmates, he stole a gram of antimatter from the physics lab and used it to blow up a nearby moon.
Sounds like the life of the party.
Actually, I owe him a lot. When I got drummed out of the service, he did me a favor and introduced me to the smuggling business.
Some favor. Did he introduce you to this place? How could you have lived here?
Now, Shot is nothing to look at, but I called it home. Just a place where I could stash my gear between jumps, really.
Ugh, look at the garbage. And the smell.
Yeah, the city seems to have fallen on bad times. Not as nice as I remember. But then nothing ever is. Hey, Duck!
Hey, what's the idea?
Keep your head down. Don't you see that hover sled floating by carrying one of those big wormy slime-covered...
It looks like Jabba the Hutt, but I killed him.
Gotta be one of his relatives. They all look alike, and they all have long memories.
Did he see us?
I don't think so. But we better cool it here for a minute.
You, Jedi.
Who said that?
Vima speaks.
Well, look at that, a talking pile of rags.
Han, it's an old woman. A poor, homeless woman.
What does she say?
Jedi, Jedi. Vima knows. Vima can see the Force. Vima can feel the Force.
Hey, that's my wife you've got your paws on.
That's okay, Han. Let me talk to her.
Oh, daughter of the Force, can you forgive Vima for her crimes?
Who are you? I can feel the Force in you, covered by a great shadow.
For 200 years, Doctor, Vima was Jedi. Vima betrayed her own. Vima tried to forget. In the time of dying, Vima hurled herself down among the lost to escape the Great Scourge.
Great Scourge?
She must mean when the Empire began hunting down the Jedi Knights.
Yes, yes, everyone was hunted. Everyone was killed. But you live. You contain the spark that will rekindle the fire. Jedi, great Jedi she is. Vima can feel. Take this gift. What is inside will help you.
This old box? But what's inside?
Vima wants you to have it. It was Vima's. Now, it is yours.
I don't know what to say.
Come on, Leia, the huts are gone. We should get moving.
Wait, I have to think. She's gone. She vanished.
Let's do the same thing. My place is just around the corner. Here we go. Just push the intercom, see if ZZ's still on the job.
You have reached the residence of Mr. Han Solo.
ZZ, it's me. Open up. ZZ's my housekeeping droid.
Apologize, Mr. Solo. There's not at all.
I am Mr. Solo. Open up. Lousy second-rate housekeeping droid. Been away so long his servo's probably rusted through. Forget it. I'll just hit the override and... in we go.
Oh, lovely place you've got here, Han. Why didn't you bring me here on a honeymoon?
Yeah, what a mess. Gosh, ZZ, I see you did a great job of taking care of the place while I was gone.
Mr. Solo, so good to see you.
Yeah, thanks. Now...
Mr. Fett to see you, sir. Mr. Fett to see you, sir. Mr. Fett to see you, sir.
Mr. Who? What the...
Greetings, Solo.
Boba Fett.
But you're dead.
Yeah, I saw you fall into that pit back on Tatooine.
The Sarlacc found me somewhat indigestible, Solo. Now I am back to collect my debts, and this time I brought friends.
Hello again, Solo. Dengar. I thought I left you smashed up against the shield wall at Nix's garage. Or do all you bounty hunters come with extra lives?
Sure, pour some coffee, pour some coffee.
How'd you find me?
Your friend Mako's been real helpful. He told us right where to find you.
Hello, Solo.
Mako. After all these years, you adding betrayal to your list of accomplishments?
Sorry, Han. The asking price was just too good. I gotta be thinking of my old age.
A lot of people would pay to see you dead, Solo. But the Hutts are paying more for you alive. They want to watch you die. Perhaps some tea there.
Yeah, ZZ, pour him some...
Get out of the way, you stupid droid.
Now, Leia, make a break for it.
Would you like cream? Would you like your soup?
How romantic. We're both wanted by the Hutts.
Husband and wife, marked for death. Watch out, Boba Fett's deadly accurate with those wrist rockets. Turn left here, down this alleyway. I know this city like the back of my hand.
Turn here?
No, here, down this alley, right into... Oops.
Did the back of your hand tell you there would be a big slimy hut on his hover sled, surrounded by bodyguards down here?
Get behind this pillar.
Bounty hunters behind us and hut bodyguards in front of us.
I hope Lando's having better luck than we are.
General Calrissian, that World Devastator has left the atmosphere. It's on an intercept course with us.
Gunners, target all weapon systems on an approaching Devastator.
Turbo laser's ineffective against their shields. Emancipator to Pinnacle Base. Emancipator to Pinnacle Base. We're in trouble. One of those world smashers is coming straight at us.
Fire all forward torpedoes.
I'm trying. Our forward firing systems won't respond. The nose of our ship has been incinerated by that monster. It's no use, Lando. In a few minutes, Emancipator's gonna be nothing but scrap.
Ah! That's 2 Star Destroyers I've lost. All personnel to the escape pods. Things haven't been this bad for the Alliance since Vader was alive.
Nice going, Han. We're trapped in the crossfire.
Yeah, and every bounty hunter in town seems to be joining the party.
Everyone back off. Solo's mine.
Watch it. Boba Fett's making his move. Look at that. Boba Fett hit that fat slug of a hot instead of us, knocked him right off his floater.
Come on, there's our chance. Get on board. Ugh! What's on this thing?
Man, I never thought a hut slime tracks would smell so sweet.
Okay, I'm on. Let's go.
Hang on, your worship. I'm trying to figure out these weird knobs and switches.
Don't call me your worship. Why is it you always get formal when you're about to do something stupid?
You won't get away that easy, Solo. One of these days, I'll catch up to you.
There's Ninx's garage up ahead. And look, the Starlight Intruder's ready to take off. Man, Sala's great. Trust an old girlfriend to help a guy out in a jam.
Somehow your old girlfriends don't inspire that much trust in me.
On! Move your butt! They're broadcasting your location all over the ComNet.
What about the Millennium Falcon?
She's stowed in the cargo bay. Come on!
Here we go. Hey, Chewie, give Leia a hand. Okay, Ninx, we're on board. Let's vacate this dead moon.
Blast out of here, Sala!
How are we doing, Ninx?
Fine, Sala. Now the computer says the Starlight Intruder is cleared all the way to Biss.
But will he stall out in hyperspace? That's what worries me. I rebuilt the hyperdrive motivator 3 times, and it's still shaking like Andorian jelly. I could have used those couplings of yours.
You'll handle it, Sala. No one can coax an engine like you can.
Huh. What's this? Oh, in all the excitement, I never opened the box that old woman gave me.
What you got there, Leia?
Let's open it and see. Oh, Han. That woman was a Jedi. This is a lightsaber. And an old one by the looks of it.
Kinda like the woman who gave it to you. A real antique.
Han, will you ever understand? For better or for worse, you're married to a Jedi now.
I understand the things that matter.
This lightsaber has a long history. It has a strong connection to the Force. I can feel it, helping me focus my power.
Leia, what's wrong?
The vision. I can't stop it.
Hey, Han, is she okay?
No.
Leia, let go of the lightsaber. Let go.
Take it out of her hand. There.
Oh, Luke.
She's still out of it.
Leia, what's wrong?
Han, it's terrible.
Was it the lightsaber?
No. When I touched the lightsaber, I tried to reach out with the Force. But all I can see is... Han, I see Luke. He's commanding the Imperial forces, like our father. I see him sending hundreds of thousands of ships against the Alliance. I fear we've lost him, Han. I fear we've lost everything.
We've lost everything. Ion cannons, turbo lasers, Lando, all weapon systems are dead.
That machine is eating us for lunch. Reverse engines, full of stern.
Ion engines unresponsive. We're still being sucked into the mouth of that World Devastator.
This ship is a lost cause. Jettison the escape pods. Oh, that's 2 Star Destroyers I've lost.
Come on, Lando. We have to take this last escape pod. Ready to launch?
Oh, I guess I just wasn't cut out to command Star Destroyers.
Hold away! We're cleared of the Star Destroyer. Just in time.
Yeah, floating around space like Minox in a shooting gallery.
There's another escape pod, Cadet.
I don't see anything, sir. Where?
Right there on your screen. Can't believe an idiot like you has been assigned to my World Devastator.
I'm sorry, Commander.
Never mind. Just arm your turbo blaster. Good. Now activate your targeting computer.
Target acquired. 1 escape pod. 2 life forms aboard.
You may fire when ready.
The rebels have no hope against your World Devastators, my master.
You mean our Devastators, young Skywalker? It is beautiful, is it not, my young apprentice, to be the cause of so much destruction?
The art of misery knows no one greater than you, my master.
You take too little credit, my son. It was you who predicted the rebels would send their remaining Star Destroyer to Calamari. You are the victor here. Now do you see the power of the dark side?
Only too well. But I must leave you, my master. I have duties to attend.
And miss the final death throes of the rebellion? Ah, well, the loss is yours.
Imperial War Room. Authorized personnel only. Identify.
Luke Skywalker, Supreme Imperial Commander.
Voice authorization confirmed.
Now, to give the rebellion a surprise it will never forget.
Cadet, what are you waiting for? Fire!
Yes, Commander Cloud. Escape pod targeted, firing sequence engaged, and firing.
Great lords of the Sith, what was that? Ridge, report!
Commander, a new fleet of rebel fighters has just come out of hyperspace. We're under attack! Sublight power engaged. Deflector shields on. Armed turbos and ion cannon. White team, this is White Leader. Concentrate your fire on that rear scanning tower. Right behind you, White Leader. Nave Leader to Blue Leader. I count 8. Make that 9. 9 escape pods transmitting Alliance codes. Affirmative, Nave Leader. Blue Leader to Blue Team. Transfer energy from ion cannons to shields and lasers. Locking S-foils into position. Look at the size of those ships. Must be 5 kilometers high. Got the chatter, Blue Team. Fan out. Defensive formation Delta. Protect those escape pods. Nave Leader to all teams. We're starting our attack run.
Listen to that wedge!
Looks like half the galaxy's arrived, Lando. Look out the observation port. X-Wings, frigates, even those new E-Wing fighters.
Escape pod ES-117. This is Antari 6.
Hey, are we glad to see you?
You guys look like you could use a lift.
Rebel scum! Do they really think they can penetrate our defenses with these new ships?
Commander Cloud, we've got a problem. The master control computer on base is transmitting improper signals. It's shutting us down.
What? That's impossible! Put Silencer 7 on override. Do you hear me? Override all systems.
Override confirmed, sir. We're okay. But Silencer 5's override has failed to respond. The master control signal has locked out its override command.
Nave Team, this is Nave Leader. That World Devastator is frozen in place. Nave 3 here. I see it, but I don't believe it. Watch yourself, Nave 3. That forward turbo laser...
I'm glad to be out of that escape pod, Wedge. Antari 6 feels like a luxury liner after that floating coffin.
It's got a better view, too. Check out the screen.
I see it. That big World Devastator's on fire, spinning out of orbit. It's crashing.
Those new E-Wings must have found the Devastator's weak spot.
Not the way I saw it, Wedge. That World Devastator self-destructed. Whoever's in charge of those monsters is an idiot. You'd almost think he wants to lose.
Do you want to lose your fingers or what, Solo?
Sorry, Sal. I just can't help it.
Well, keep your hands off my instruments. Nobody flies a Starlight Intruder but me. How we doing, Lynx?
Fine. We're entering the deep core security zone. Planet Biss has acknowledged our approach, but the whole planet is protected by heavy-duty shield generators.
Kind of like the system we took out on the Endor moon. But you're clear to land, right?
Starlight Intruder, this is Planet Security. We have confirmation of your registration code, but our scanners indicate you have an uncleared ship stored in your cargo bay.
They've detected the Falcon.
Affirmative. It's an empty Hulk we picked up. Yeah, that's it. Just junk we picked up for salvage.
Acknowledged. The planetary perimeter shield will open in exactly 3.2 seconds. Follow your prearranged flight path or you will be vaporized. If you make any sudden maneuvers, you will be vaporized. If you deviate from your course by 1 degree, you will be vaporized. Welcome to the planet Biss.
Okay, we're docking.
Where are we?
At the Imperial Freight Complex on the outskirts of the ruined city.
We're tapped into the city's computer network. We got cargo bays all around us. The whole area is patrolled by hunter-killer droids the size of small moons. And just west of us, we got... well, looks like somebody opened up a bar right here on Biss. Wonder if the drinks are any good.
Never mind that. What else is around?
About 4 clicks east, we get one serious security zone. Must be something really big happening there. Electronic barricades and surveillance equipment all over the place.
Luke is there. I can feel him. Han, you have to let me pilot the Falcon. I'll take us to Luke.
Pilot the Falcon? I don't know about that, Leia. This place is crawling with hunter-killer droids. You don't really have that much experience.
You better quit talking and start walking, Solo. Your wife is already headed for the Falcon.
Leia? Leia! Leia, keep your eye on the auxiliary power.
Yes, Han.
And steady that forward stabilizer.
Han.
Keep your eyes on your flying.
Talk about a backseat pilot.
Poor Solo. Never could stand to have a woman in the driver's seat.
Han, stop being so protective. You taught me everything I know, darling. Trust me.
Yeah, but the Falcon's a tricky...
Now be quiet. I need to concentrate on Luke. Luke.
Leia.
I'm coming.
Leia. Leia, you're taking us right into the Imperial security zone.
That's where Luke is, Han. See that big tower? We'll land in that hangar on top.
But this is the security zone.
Unauthorized vessel, you are in violation of security protocol. If you do not withdraw, you will be destroyed. This is your only warning.
Perhaps we should give ourselves up. Too late.
We're gonna get vaporized.
The Force will get us through, Han.
I know, Chewie. Be a polite Wookiee and cool it. I got a hunch we're gonna need the Force to get us where we're going.
We're not going anywhere with that security ship on our backs.
Got to use the Force. Got to reach the gunner's mind.
If you got any suggestions, Hey, what's with Leia?
I am making a suggestion.
Security Command, this is Patrol XLS. We are in pursuit of unregistered traffic in Security Zone 1.
Acknowledged XLS. Target ship and destroy.
You heard the order, Gunner. Fire when ready. Gunner, what are you waiting for?
They must be using a cloaking device. We've lost visual sighting and the scanners can't locate them.
What do you mean? That ship is right there on the screen. Destroy it.
I'm sorry, sir. The targeting computer is never wrong. Maybe they've dropped behind us.
You fool! Now we've missed our chance. That tramp freighter is in violation of the Emperor's personal security zone. We'll both be executed for this.
Unidentified ship now at approach pattern.
Permit them to land.
Bioscan indicates 5 life forms and 1 droid.
Prepare to take the prisoners to Lord Skywalker.
We're coming out. Well, we surrender. Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Exit with your hands up. Well, well. What a motley crew we have here. A battered protocol droid.
Battered? Well, if I may say so, sir.
An unkept Wookiee. A common smuggler. A woman. And... But they're 5?
Unauthorized weapons discharge.
The ship is escaping!
Everybody hit the deck. Chewie, use your bowcaster to take out that tracking beam.
What about me? I'm completely defenseless.
Over here, 3PO.
Plan Morgan and Sal are blasting their way to freedom.
That's the last of the guards. We're safe. For now.
I don't know why I put so much trust in humans. I always end up getting hurt.
Sala's lucky she'll find a hole to hide the Falcon until we need it.
Right. Listen, Han. Luke's not far. All we have to do now...
Leia.
Luke?
That's not Luke. I can see right through him. That's some sort of a projection, but those two goons in battle armor look real enough.
Leia, you should not have come here. It will not go well. My master wishes to speak with you. These sentinels will escort you to the Emperor's presence.
The Emperor?
Yes. He lives.
Prisoners, follow me.
Keep your mitts off me, you big ape. No offense, Chewie.
Excuse me, sir. I'm only programmed for etiquette and protocol and not well versed in philosophy. But isn't the Emperor dead?
Who here?
Yeah, Luke's probably gone crazy. How could the Emperor be alive?
Prisoners, halt!
Oh no. I think you have your answer, Han.
Jeez.
They're clones, Chewie. See those transparent pods lined up along the walls? Those are cloning chambers. Each one is filled with amniotic fluid
And a clone of the Emperor himself.
in various stages of growth. Look, he's full-grown in this one, but still a teenager in the one down here.
Ugh. He was even ugly as a baby.
Do not touch the generation chamber.
All right, all right.
Why are we here? Where's Luke?
I'm here.
Luke!
And R2's with him. Oh, R2, I've missed you.
Droid, home!
Careful, 3PO. Luke's brought more of those Sentinel goons with him. You must rate pretty high to get the Emperor's personal bodyguards, old buddy.
It was very foolish of you to come here. I told you that my destiny was not yours.
I can see you've really gone off the deep end this time, kid. Looks like being a Jedi was just too much for you.
Be quiet, Han. There are things far beyond the mind and powers of a space pirate. Things you'll never understand.
Hey, wait a minute. I can read a face, farm boy. You've come a long way from the idealistic kid who couldn't wait to get off Tatooine and join the rebellion. A long way down.
Han, take it easy. We don't know what's happened.
Master Luke, R2 says they've erased his main programming. How could you let them?
3PO. I wish I could explain.
Lord Skywalker, the Master wishes to meet our guests.
Of course. Take their weapons. Leia, give me that lightsaber.
Not on your life.
Han, put away your blaster.
We're leaving here now. This time you're coming with us. Hey!
Be grateful, Han. I only used the Force to pull the blaster from your hand. I could just as easily have ripped your arm off along with it. Sentinel, take him. And take the Wookiee, too.
Prisoners secured.
Now, Leia, give me that lightsaber.
Come and take it.
Good, good.
The Emperor himself!
Leia, don't be a fool!
I don't know what he did to you, Luke, but get back!
Excellent. Strike your brother. Then you will see what new powers he's won from the dark side of the Force.
I won't use this lightsaber on you, Luke. But your Sentinels... Hey, you overgrown freak! Let go of my husband!
Oh, thanks, Leia. It's good to be breathing again.
Now we're leaving, and we're taking Luke with us.
Brave little Jedi. But really, such an old lightsaber is not a worthy weapon for you. Sentinels!
Prisoners restrained.
Oh! Not again! Look at you, brother and sister Jedi, the last of your kind. And I have you both This one, my dear apprentice, so strong in the Force. He has learned his lessons well, and the sister, so vulnerable, so inexperienced, and yet she holds the key to the future.
Get your hands off me!
Do not worry, little Jedi. I will not harm you. Indeed, I will teach you things you have never imagined. I will show you the real power a Jedi can wield. Come, my son.
Yes, my master.
Bring your friends. Let us reveal to them the wonders I have in store. Let us show them the future of the galaxy. My lovely clones.
Come on, Leia. If there was ever a time to prove you're a Jedi, now's the time. Oh, wait. That power generator suspended from the ceiling. It's heavy enough to crush a bantha. If I can just use the Force.
Power surge? I don't sense a power surge anywhere.
Long ago, I found my flesh could not withstand the awesome demands of the dark side. The great Emperor himself discovered he was dying.
Fall. Fall.
My body was literally consumed by the energies I had released. Fortunately, there was a way. A road to eternal life. Now.
But how?
Well done, my daughter. Your first step toward the dark side of the Force. But it will take more than a Jedi apprentice and a falling object to kill me. Now, let me show you something.
Stop it! Stop! You're killing me!
Luke! Help me!
Phil, you murdered my wife!
Don't worry, my friend. She will live. That was just a little discipline for a Jedi. Sentinels, take her to my quarters. It is time to begin her training.
Don't take her! Leia! Leia!
Han, do not interfere.
Traitor! Out of my way!
You leave me no choice.
Go my throat!
Han, I strongly suggest you refrain from violence. For Leia's sake.
You become just like him. Just like Vader or worse. Master Luke, you're killing him!
You understand nothing of what is taking place, or what I'm doing to save the galaxy.
You don't deserve to live. For what you've done, Luke, I'll kill you myself.
That may be true, Han. I may have to die, but I assure you, it won't be you who does the deed.
So I says, thrusters? I got your thrusters right here, baby.
You're a lifesaver, Lokan. Thanks for letting us hide the Millennium Falcon inside your ship.
Yeah, Nix, the hyperspace Marauder's got room, but both of you owe me big. If the Imperials find out, I'm dead meat. You got that, Sala?
Yeah, and Solo owes me. This security impounded my ship, the Starlight Intruder. You know how long it took me to build that ship?
That's a debt you'll never collect. Solo and his pals are probably rancor food by now.
Well, if he's not, he'd better show up soon. Or I'm taking the Falcon and jumping for home.
So what's the deal with this bar full of space jockeys, Lokan? The Imperials never let deep core haulers dock planetside before.
It's a military buildup, Nix. Every pirate ship in 1,000 systems is running supplies from this to the Imperials off-world.
Well, I'm not complaining. Been a long time since I've been in a joint this classy.
Hey, that's my comlink.
It's mine. Let's hope it's Solo. Link's here.
Nix, Sala, it's Han. If you can hear this, our big plan isn't working out like I wanted. If you're out there, I'm beaming my coordinates. We're in big... No transmissions allowed.
Oh! Hey, you broke my comlink.
Who did you contact?
My mother. She worries about me.
You will regret your impudence. Into the cell with your Wookiee friend.
Yeah, I'm okay, Chewie. I'm okay. At least so far. But, old pal, I think we're in big trouble.
You sure this is a good idea, Sala?
No, it's a lousy idea, Nix. But we gotta get back to the Millennium Falcon. And the Falcon's hidden inside Lokan's ship. The way there is through the space dock.
Yeah, but there's one of those giant hunter-killer droids wandering around the space dock, like it's just looking for something.
It is. Look at that bright light. It keeps focusing on different ships.
Yeah, I've seen those before. That's a sensor with enhanced detection array. It'll see right through the hull of a ship and detect anything inside. And it's looking this way.
Doc!
Did it see us?
I don't think so. Come on. We better get to Lucan's ship before...
Too late. That hunter-killer droid just zeroed in on a hyperspace marauder.
We've gotta make a break for him.
Judgment 12X7 to Security Command. Freighter Hyperspace Marauder. Docking permit X7A97HM. Cargo scan in progress. Anomaly. Detecting second vessel concealed within. Please confirm identification of Priority 1 Quarry.
Priority 1 Quarry. Corellian YT-1300 transport. Cargo capacity 100 metric tons. Vessel designation Millennium Falcon.
Identification confirmed. Sensor analysis. Increased energy readings in aft quadrant. Location, engines. Conclusion, target ship preparing to...
This is the stupidest thing we've ever done, Sala.
Not as stupid as sitting around and waiting to get arrested, Minx.
Judgment 12X7 to Security Command. Apprehension and detainment of target ship in progress.
He's closing on us fast, Minx. Hit him! Hit him!
No good. That HK droid's got some new kind of deflectors. The Falcon's missiles are bouncing off his shields like pebbles.
We're caught in a tractor beam. Full power.
No good. We're being drawn in.
Looks like Han and Leia will have to take care of business without us.
Not if I can help it.
Welcome to my inner sanctum, my dear.
I'd be more comfortable if you took this restraining device off me.
Very well. Sentinel, release her. Now leave us. I have secrets that can only be shared with a Jedi.
Yes, my lord.
Now we may talk privately.
I have nothing to say to you.
My brave little warrior, just like your brother. Oh, yes, he is brave, despite what you think. In fact, he has been sabotaging my efforts. He can hide nothing from me.
Luke? Sabotaging? But why?
Why do I allow him to continue? It suits my purpose. Everything is as I foresaw it, and everything works according to my plan. In the end, he is insignificant.
My brother is a great Jedi.
Yes, a great Jedi. But you are destined to be far greater. Forgive me, my dear. I am not well. The time of my transference approaches.
Transference? Then... it's true. You are using clones.
Soon this body will no longer be able to contain my great power. But forgive the ramblings of an old man. Come here, little Jedi. I want to show you something.
That small cube? Glowing with inner light?
Yes. This is the Jedi Holocron, given to me many years ago by a very old Jedi, before his untimely departure.
It's... beautiful.
Go ahead, my daughter. Don't be afraid. Take it.
Something about it. So wondrous. So familiar.
Yes. It knows you are a Jedi.
An image. Springing from a cube. It's... magical.
Nothing magical about it, my dear. Primitive hologram technology. The old Jedi you see in the image was part of a group that lived in the Atega system 600 years ago. They took it upon themselves to make a record of Jedi history and teachings for the Jedi of the future, like yourself.
Jedi, hear the words of Odomas. Some among us have fought to conquer the dark side by learning its secrets. 3, to my knowledge, 3 have tried this. Perished. Every one of them perished. first was Ulk Keldroma, who fell into the trap of the dark side in the time...
This is a Jedi teaching device. You have no right to this.
Oh, but I do. Aren't I the master of all the Jedi? Your own father was my apprentice.
My father died because of you. And now my brother... My brother is in great danger.
Your foolish brother has caused me great harm. Look at me. I am only a helpless old man. Soon, like all great Jedi, like your own father, I will drop this fragile flesh. Please help a dying old man into his bed.
Into your grave.
So rude. Very well. I will help myself. There. I must lay here a while. Stay with me. Soon you will see what very few have seen. The dark side has given me a wonderful power. The power to enter one of my clones. Indeed, I can enter anyone. I can overshadow the soul that dwells therein. I can even enter your child.
My children? My children are hidden from you.
Your first two, yes. But not the one now stirring in your womb.
You know?
Yes, little Jedi. And this child belongs to me.
Never!
Wait! Don't tip the bed! My leg is broken.
It was a mistake to leave yourself so helpless lying there on your bed, old man. Now to find Han and get out of here.
I have tested her, and it is exactly as I have foreseen. She has the Skywalker anger, like her brother, like her father. Let her flee for now. She will fall to the dark side soon in... what's this? My holocron! She took my holocron! Guards!
Guards are posted outside the cell of the space pirate in the Wookiee, Lord Skywalker, and I've brought the two droids as you've commanded.
Very well, Captain. Anything else, Captain?
There was, one other thing, my lord. Security reports that the master control signal has been tampered with by someone in the command section. As a result, we have lost 3 world devastators.
Is that so? Have you informed the Emperor of this?
I was about to, my lord, but...
You were saying, Commander?
I was about to, Lord Skywalker, but I forgot, my lord. That's very strange.
Then why don't you keep this information to yourself, Captain? And if anyone else knows, send them to me at once.
Yes, sir. Keep it to myself, sir.
Very well. Dismissed. Now, 3PO.
Yes, sir.
Unhook R2 from that tech station and bring him over here.
Yes, sir, Master Luke.
I know R2, but you'll have to trust me. I'll restore your main programming someday. Right now I need all the space in your memory banks for these plans to...
Luke!
Master Luke, it's Princess Leia. The Emperor let her go.
Hello, Leia. I've been expecting you.
Oh, Princess, tell Master Luke to be careful. He's putting far too much data into R2's memory. He's only a simple astromech droid, you know.
You freed yourself from the Emperor, Leia. You did well. The Force is strong in you.
Luke, please. The dark side is all around us. Get Han. We're leaving. I want you to come with us.
Leia, you've got the wrong idea. Everything's fine. I know what I'm doing. Leia, it's good that you came to Biss. Your Jedi power added to my own has helped me break the grip of the dark side.
I'm not so sure. I see something happening. I sense great danger for you. And us. The Emperor is toying with you, Luke.
Yes, he may think so. But look, here's R2. I've hidden the master control code in his circuits. The Emperor's priority battle plans.
How can I believe you?
Come on. I'll take you to Han and Chewie.
and then we'll all return to Pinnacle Base together.
Listen, Furface, if you'd let me cut off some of that rug you're wearing, we could make ourselves a rope and get out of here a lot quicker. Come on, I ain't that heavy. Besides, I'm the one who has to squeeze through this little window and drop 12 stories. If I can get this bar loose, that is. Boost me up a little higher. Uh-oh. Hold it, pal. I don't think this is gonna work. There's a hunter-killer droid spying on us. Let me down. It's charging up its cannons. You okay, Chewie? These Imperials are trying to kill us. They're sure going about it the hard way. All they did was blow a big hole in the wall of our cell. Yeah, I see it. That droid's coming closer, but it stopped firing, and it's extending its gangplank. What kind of a hunter-killer droid is that?
My kind, Solo.
Sala, am I glad to see you. Hey, you almost got us killed.
You're free, aren't you? That's to you owe your old girlfriend. Now come on.
How'd you get a hold of a hunter-killer droid?
It got hold of us first, but once it detained us, it didn't figure on a genius mechanic like Nynx. He's up inside the mainframe, hot-wiring this thing's computer brain. It'll do backflips if we wanted to. Now come on, the Falcon's right inside. Planet Security knows we stole one of their droids.
Hold it, Chewie. To heck with the Falcon. We aren't leaving till we find Leia.
But there's no time.
Wait for us! Wait for us!
Someone's following you through the hole we blasted.
Wait! Oh, it'd be just like them to leave us.
Talk less and run faster, 3PO.
That's easy for you to say. You're on wheels.
Don't fire, Sala. It's Leia. And 3PO. There's R2, and there's...
Han.
The traitor. Give me that blaster, Sala. Okay, farm boy, this is where I even the score.
Han, stop! It's over.
Out of my way, Leia. The dark side has got him. He's liable to do anything.
No, Han. We're all leaving. Together. Luke has the code we need to stop the Devastators.
Han, listen to Leia. If what I'm doing succeeds, the Empire will be finished forever.
Okay. If you're telling the truth, why don't we take out the Emperor right now, as long as we're here in town?
It's a security patrol. Cut the gab and move it.
Oh, wait for me!
Chewie, grab Goldenrod there and yank him in. I'm closing the door.
No one ever cares what happens to me. Oh, my! Chewbacca! Such language. I don't even think there's a translation for that.
Okay, they're in. And there's my beautiful ship. I was afraid I'd never see you again.
There's Nynx up on that walkway.
Rev up the Falcon. I programmed the HK's targeting computer to shoot everything using Imperial codes, but there's a whole fleet coming down on us.
Okay, Han, Nynx is on board. Let's blast out of here.
Way ahead of you, sweetheart. Okay, we're clear of the HK. Shields up, Chewie.
Han, you sure have a habit of collecting unwanted attention.
These security ships are no problem, sweetheart. The Falcon will lose them on one thruster.
But, sir, what about the planetary shield? Will we smash up against it?
I'm on that, too. Leia, calculate the jump to hyperspace from our present coordinates.
But Han, we're still in the planet's atmosphere. If we make the jump now...
I know. We're gonna risk high atmosphere burnup, but unless your pretty smile can open up that shield, it's our only hope.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Chewie, distance to the shield perimeter?
2 kilometers? We'll never make it. 1.5 kilometers?
Navicomputer's finished its calculations.
1 kilometer?
Disengaging sublight engines.
Half a kilometer?
We're going hyper.
We're doomed!
Now! We're past the energy shield. We made it.
What's wrong with us?
My legs still under turning the water.
Hands are disappearing.
You're too close. It's a wormhole effect triggered by the planet's magnetic field.
Our atoms are being scattered across hyperspace.
Welcome to Here's
Cutting your sunlight engines.
Are you crazy? If I throw in the sublights, we'll drop out of hyperspace. Okay, but every time Luke's in trouble, it's my ship that gets blown to pieces.
There. We're out.
Yeah. We're back in normal space.
Thank goodness! I thought my servo motors are going to fall right off.
Hey, Luke, how'd you know we'd be okay?
I told you, Han. I can discover things you'll never imagine. With the Force.
With the dark side, you mean?
Han, that's not fair. Lucas provided us with everything the rebels need to beat those world devastators. It's all stored in R2's memory banks.
Take R2 and plug him into your hyperspace comm system. He'll help you beam interference codes to the world devastators, even while you're in hyperspace.
That's great. Why don't you show us? Or maybe you've got a little surprise planned.
I can understand why you still don't trust me, Han. But now that all of you are safely away from BIS, I have other work to do. If I fail in the task I must now accomplish, the Alliance must be prepared to fight its greatest battle.
What do you mean all of us are safely away? Aren't you too?
No.
What are you talking about?
Very simple. I'm on BIS.
He's gone. How?
He must have used a dark side power to project a double of himself, Sala. He knew I'd never willingly leave him on BIS.
I knew it. He's still a traitor.
Han, he did it to save us.
I don't care what you say, Leia. I'm starting to feel sorry I ever heard the name of...
Skywalker! I sense your presence.
Yes, I am here.
How did you get into my cloning chamber? This laboratory is sealed. My moment of transition is close. No one is allowed in here now.
I have come to prevent that transition.
So you have. Using powers I have given you. Let me offer you a bargain, my friend. I will kill you now, or you can permit me to move into your body. Then you and I will rule the universe as one.
I've learned many of your secrets, Your Majesty. Your power over me is broken. When I destroy your clones, your reign will be at its end.
Is it so? Very well. Then I must die.
He's vanished.
Vanished, Skywalker. I exist as energy, remember? I am all around you. Here, and here, and here, and here.
He's trying to enter one of the clones. Must destroy them all. Cut through the cloning chamber. Slash these mindless clones to bits.
Late, Skywalker. Too late. Yes, you missed one clone, and one is all I need for now. Look at me. I am young again. I will live forever!
Not if I can help it.
Too slow, Skywalker. Did you think you could conquer me by coming here to this, to the very heart of the dark side?
You forget, I am a Jedi Master now, and I know something about the dark side.
You try to use the Force against me? All you've succeeded in doing is hurling me within reach of my collection of Jedi weapons. As for your dark side knowledge, does it tell you how many other so-called Jedi Masters failed to vanquish me? Does your knowledge tell you that I have already beaten you? Poor Jedi, your kind will soon be extinct. And how fitting that one of their precious lightsabers brings an end to the Jedi delusion. What's the matter, Skywalker? Getting tired? Not quite as young as you were when you fought your father?
You have filled the galaxy with your darkness, but I have seen what my father could not see. I have seen that ultimately, the dark side will fail.
Jedi fool! In spite of the stories you tell yourself, I am the stronger. Did I not warn you? Now, take the consequences of your failure, like your father before you. Skywalker, it is not your time to die. It is your time to submit. The dark side will break you. Now, get up. We are going to find your sister. I want my holocron, and I want your sister's child. I am going to crush the rebellion once and for all.
Can the Millennium Falcon go any faster, Han? I'm worried about the battle on Calamari.
We're doing twice the speed of light now, Leia. Don't worry, once we get R2 plugged in, his transmission will reach Lando long before we arrive.
Please be careful, sir. R2 says they burnt out his differential regulators when they erased his memory banks.
I know. Why do you think we're having so much trouble accessing the battle codes Luke hid in his subsystems? There. Okay, Chewie. Ready on this end. Hope this works.
But, sir, I think that...
Listen, Professor, if you want to do something useful, why don't
you come with me, 3PO? Han hates being wrong about people, and he was wrong about Luke. He's in a grumpy mood.
I should say so.
Come here. I'll plug you into the hyperspace transponder so you can monitor transmissions for us. Luke says the information he stored in R2 will paralyze the Devastator's command computers. I want you to tell me if they start beaming distress signals to Biss.
Of course, Princess Leia. The Imperial Network operates on a binary code I'm quite familiar with. I'm so glad someone appreciates my talents.
There. You're all hooked up.
I've picked up a binary code transmission from Calamari. Translating. Your Highness. Oh, my word. Oh, hurry, hurry! They're being slaughtered!
Hold back! Hold back! We need air support!
We're hit! We're hit! That World Devastator's coming right for us! Ah! Get that EDAC unit over here! Captain Gamma, all aircraft have been destroyed! All we have left are these ocean-going attack boats!
Now pull them back! Keep them out from under those World Devastators, or they'll get sucked up along with the rest of this sector!
Captain Gamma, scanners indicate that the World Devastators have gathered from all areas of Calamari and are converging on our location. We've got 6 of them bearing down on us. Looks like this is it!
Get those assault boats into attack formation. General Calrissian wants our commando teams ready to board those planet smashers at a moment's notice.
But that's a suicide mission!
Maybe, but Lando thinks that Commander Skywalker is doing something to sabotage those World Devastators. I don't know what it could be.
Look at that! I don't believe it!
Something strange is happening. The Devastators just stopped. They're just sitting there, like somebody switched them off. All right, men, let's go.
What's going on here? Commander Kev, we're being jammed by codes coming through the Emperor's secure hyperspace channel. It bypassed the master control computer. We're trying, sir, but the system was designed to prevent tampering. This is ridiculous. We're being paralyzed by our own command center. What was that? The Calamari have launched a counter-assault against us. Our stormtroopers are attempting to repel boarders. There is one option available to us, Commander. We are able to restore power to the onboard factories.
Well, then do it! If we're going to sit here like a dead moon, we might as well give them a good fight.
Okay, the Falcon's exiting hyperspace. And there's Calamari dead ahead.
Entering the upper atmosphere. Careful, Han. We're coming in right on top of the battle.
Yeah, what's going on? That World Devastator still got its furnace blasting. Thought those codes were supposed to shut down the Devastators. I guess your brother decided to pull a fast one on us after all.
Han, use your eyes. It's paralyzed. Obviously, the Imperial engineers figured out how to keep the recycling factories working.
Sir, if I may say...
Okay, your worship. If that's true, what's to stop him from getting the whole thing operational?
Sir, please listen.
3PO, I thought I told you to shut up.
It's R2, sir. He says he's created a new command code that will make the Devastators do anything he wants. Frankly, sir, I think that...
Well, why didn't you say so? It's worth a try. Luke's big plan sure didn't help much.
Han, I don't know why you're still so down on Luke. He's taking a great risk for the Alliance.
Yeah. Let's see if this chirping three-legged bolt bucket can do any better.
Actually, sir, I believe R2 is having delusions of grandeur.
He ain't the only one. Okay, he's plugged in. Chewie, radio those commando teams to get him clear of the Devastators. They've got 3 minutes.
We copy, Millennium Falcon. All teams, back to the boats. Clear off this world smasher.
We just bought a whole platoon of stormtroopers to get on it.
Move it, soldier. If my guess is right, this monster's about to...
You crash, Commander Glenn. We've lost all control of this world devastator. We're being steered directly towards Silencer 4.
Stand there, you idiot. Do something. Do something!
R2, you've done it! Thank the Maker! I knew you could do it! You saved the day! Oh, I've never been so insulted in all my life! And you think it was I who told them about your grand plan? Too bad you've destroyed all the Devastators. I'd like to feed you to them to be recycled.
Millennium Falcon.
Lando, you old womp rat.
Good work, Han. Those world devastators have destroyed each other. We won!
Leia, before the council meeting begins, I just wanted to say I wanted to tell you ever since we returned to Pinnacle Base, I'm sorry about what I said. I guess I'll never figure old Luke out.
Sometimes the actions of a Jedi make no sense to ordinary men. Luke is sacrificing his life for us, Han. For our 3 children.
Yeah, well, 3? Did you say 3 children? You mean...
Yes, Han. I'm pregnant. I can feel the baby stirring. It will be strong with the Force.
Pregnant again? Who would have thought? Me, the father of 3 Jedi. I guess an ordinary guy can do something, right?
Here come Mon Mothma and Admiral Akbar. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to this Council of War.
Thanks to your efforts, the Battle of Calamari has been won.
But according to the plans that R2 has brought us, Calamari was but a small part of the Emperor's overall scheme. The deep core systems have become inviolable fortresses.
The Imperial fleet has reaffirmed its allegiance to the Emperor. Now the Emperor plans to expand his total area of dominance in stages. He will launch a series of wave assaults upon all worlds in proximity to the galactic core. Moving out from the center, he will not rest until the entire galaxy falls under the sway of the dark side.
Our only hope lies in Commander Skywalker's attempts to sabotage the Emperor's plans. In the meantime, I have assigned teams to analyze all our possible responses. We'll meet again tomorrow. I want you all rested and ready to act. See you later, Han.
Okay, Leia. Just gotta check that shipment of Incom GBKs for the X-Wings, and I'll be back. Try to get some rest.
Rest. That's the last thing on my mind. What could be happening to Luke? Is he safe? What's this in my pocket? The device I stole from the Emperor. I'd forgotten about it. What a strange thing. So old. Constructed by a long-lost science. What did the Emperor call it? The holocron. What's happening? My room, Pinnacle Base, it's all fading.
Greeting, Jedi. I am Bodo Baas.
You're the image I saw in the holocron. But you're no longer an image. You're real. Where am I?
Everywhere. Nowhere. You are with the Force.
Bodo Baas, am I inside the holocron?
No. The holocron is a device. It helps us to reach each other. It is the Force which truly brings us together.
And you? Are you real? I mean, didn't you die a long time ago?
Past history and present action are one. The Force surrounds all time, all doing. Bodo Baas is with the Force. That is certain.
Can you tell me what will become of Luke?
For you, Bodo Baas will speak a prophecy written 1,000 years before your time by my own master. A brother and sister born to walk the sky, but reckless brother falls into Darkseid's eye. Jedi sister carries hope for future in her womb. Only she can save her brother from his certain doom. A Jedi killer wants to tame her. Now the dark side comes to claim her. She must join with her brother to combat this thief before the Jedi come to grief.
Join with my brother. Join with my brother.
Leia, wake up.
Huh? Han? Where's Bodo, boss?
Bodo who? You've been dreaming, Leia.
It wasn't a dream. It was the holocron.
Yeah, whatever. Come on, we gotta go.
What's wrong?
We got company. Serious company.
We count 3 ships. Repeat, 3 ships approaching Pinnacle Base.
Confirm that. Scanners indicate 2 are Imperial-class destroyers. The third is...
It's enormous. Measures 10 miles across.
Mon Mothma, what's happening? Good, you and Han have arrived. 3 Imperial ships just came out of hyperspace right over the planet. 2 superstar destroyers and, well, it can only be the Emperor's flagship.
A hologram. Signals cut across all our frequencies. We're getting the same image on every channel.
It's the Emperor, but he's grown young.
Leaders of the Rebel Alliance, I have no quarrel with you. Give me the woman Jedi, sister of Skywalker, and return the precious objects she stole from me.
He's gotta be kidding.
Why should we comply with your demands?
A shuttle is waiting. Send her to my ship, and I will discuss a truce with the Alliance.
I vote we blast him with everything we've got. That's what Luke would want.
No. I have to go to them. I have to.
It's too dangerous. There comes a point when you have to choose between this Force business and your own good common sense.
You're right, Han. There does. And I have.
Leia, I won't let you go, not with our child.
You will let me, Han.
Okay.
You look dazed, General Solo. Almost like Leia used a Jedi mind trick on you.
No mind tricks. I'm just surprised that with all the women in the galaxy, I married the only one as stubborn as I am.
And as brave, General Solo. Do you still think we should prepare our forces for an all-out attack?
No. It's taken me long enough, but I just realized whatever's going on here, it has nothing to do with blasters or fighter pilots. It's up to the Jedi now.
Inform the Emperor. The shuttle has landed. The Jedi woman is approaching his chambers.
Soon, my young apprentice, your sister will be mine.
Yes, my master.
Very good, Princess Leia. You have understood.
I am here.
You may leave us, guards. Now, my daughter, the time for subtlety is over. Where is my holocron?
I don't have it. I've come for my brother. Luke, are you all right?
He will not answer you unless I command him.
He will answer me. Luke.
You still defy me? Perhaps you do not know your own heart in these matters. The child in your womb will be given to me. Is that not so?
No.
You cannot resist. I will raise this child in the power of the dark side. The child will become an extension of my will.
Yes.
At the appropriate age, I will displace the personality that dwells within. Take on its young Jedi body as my own.
Yes.
Now, if I but touch you... Yes, here, the child grows. You tricked me.
You aren't the only one here who understands the power of the Force, Your Majesty. And if you touch me again, I'll cut off your hand.
Curse you, Jedi! No, a curse is not necessary. I have something better for you. Skywalker, I have broken you. Now, prove yourself worthy of serving me.
Yes, my master.
Bring your sister over to the dark side. You have the power.
I don't know what he's done to you, Luke. But this time, we're really leaving.
Leia, put the lightsaber away. I don't want to hurt you.
The last thing I'd do is hurt you, Luke. What's happened to you is not final.
He cannot hear you, child. To him, you are a ghost, faint memory of a former life.
Luke, listen. Luke, what have you done? What's behind his vacant stare?
Why, nothing, my child. Nothing.
Nothing.
You are nothing.
Where am I? No. Help me.
There is no one. There is only the dark side.
I am a Jedi.
I'm not a Jedi. How do you mean?
My name is Skywalker.
You have no name. Listen to the voices of the dark side. One knows his power, his hate.
Luke.
Hate.
Luke, clear your mind.
The one fear is power.
Luke, I'm your sister. I need you.
My sister.
Luke, listen to my voice. My child will be a very great Jedi, because you will train him. You will train all my children in the ways of the Force.
Do not listen.
The Force. I am not alone. I am never alone.
No, this can't be. No one returns from the dark side. You're mine.
Leia, help me. I've gone too far. I found knowledge, all the dark things Father knew so well. The ability to control others, to destroy others if he chose. If I chose. Ben warned me. Yoda warned me, but I had to do it, Leia. I had to know what happened to our father. I had to know why he chose the dark side.
And now you know what happened to our father. It's time to come home, Luke.
Do not listen to her. Listen to the voice of the dark side. Your power is immense.
No. The powers of control and destruction weren't the only things I found in the dark side, Emperor. I also found great isolation and sadness. I found fear. These are the feelings my father felt. The feelings even you feel in your moments of darkest triumph.
Nonsense! Curse you, Skywalkers, both of you! I'll tell you the truth about your father. The great Darth Vader was a sick man in an iron mask. Yes, that mask inspired terror throughout the galaxy, but the feeble heart within was forever possessed by the impotent side of the Force. You can be far stronger than he was. Dark Jedi, are you going to let your weak sister get the better of you? Get up! I can give you the power to break her. You will kill your sister if I demand it.
No! I made a mistake. I thought I had to save the galaxy alone, all by myself. But the way of the Jedi is not a solitary path.
The holocron! Luke, the holocron told me to join with my brother.
Yes. The Force binds us, brings us together. Many people are fighting this war together. Our ally is the Force. Through the strength of the Force, your shroud of evil has been lifted from my mind.
So be it. Through the power of the Force, you will die!
Be careful, Luke! Oh, so strong. The both moving so fast, I couldn't even see them. Little waves of power. Dark side and light. But I feel the light is winning.
My hand! You cut off my hand!
Now, Your Highness, we will escort you to the Alliance base, where you will surrender the galaxy to the New Republic.
Look at you. Don't think I don't know your plan. The dark side has you. You intend to rule the galaxy in my place. But, utter imbecile that you are, you have still failed to understand my power!
What's happening?
Watch the view screen and listen as your friends die!
He's created another energy storm.
It's descending on Pinnacle Base, consuming all the ships in its path. Mon Mothma, can you hear me?
Princess Leia, there's an energy storm. It's suddenly taken over the planet. We have 12 ships lost already. All our hands have been lost. We're being wiped out.
Leia!
You're going to slaughter all those people.
Yes. Did I not warn you? I've played along with your Jedi dueling games long enough. Now, you will experience my full potency. I live as energy. I am the dark side.
What have you done? The power you've unleashed, even you can't control it.
But we can, Luke. We can do it. That's what the holocron meant. Let me add my power to yours.
Yes. Waste your time on stupid Jedi tricks. The storm will crush your rebel base to dust. What are you doing?
Luke, I feel the Force.
No!
Yes. It's surrounding the Emperor, cutting him off all the power he poured into the storm.
Fools! If you destroy me, the Dark Force will crush you as well!
Trapping him in his own dark hatred.
No!
The storm! It's reversed course.
It's heading for the Emperor's ship. Leia! Get out of there! Leia!
Scanners, this is Mon Mothma. Report.
No sign of anything.
No sign of, what do you mean?
Sorry, General Solo. The Emperor's ship, it's just gone.
No. Oh no.
Oh dear, the princess! Master Luke!
Leia!
Do you copy? Do you copy?
Leia?
Perk up, flyboy.
Leia!
Don't forget about me.
Master Luke!
We've got him, sir. A small shuttle just coming into view screen.
Clear the way, Pinnacle Base. We're coming home.
The last of the great storm is fading, Luke. Vanishing into the void, taking the Emperor with it.
One Jedi cannot conquer the dark side alone. I guess we proved that. But together, we were a Jedi fire that outshone his evil.
2 are more powerful than 1. 3 are more powerful than 2.
What?
I felt another join us, Luke. My 3rd child. He's going to be a very great Jedi.
Your child. This is the beginning, Leia. I feel it. Great things are coming. The Jedi Knights will rise again.
Star Wars: Dark Empire, starring John Saigon as Luke Skywalker, Ann Patricio as Princess Leia, Joe Hacker as Han Solo, Jim Ward as C-3PO, Nick Jameson as the Emperor, Andy Cowan as Admiral Akbar, Glynis Talkin as Sala, Rhett Smith as Imperial Officer. Featuring Billy D. Williams as Lando Calrissian. Based on a story by Tom Beach. Published by Dark Horse Comics. Audio adaptation written by John Whitman and produced and directed by Arthur G. Insana. Executive producer, Maya Thomas. Creative director, John Whitman. Music composed by John Williams. Sound design by Russell Burt. Engineer, John Kovarik. Recorded at West Valley Studios, Chatsworth, California. Star Wars Dark Empire was mixed and mastered at Skywalker Sound and produced under license from Lucasfilm Limited.
Cedrus, you failed at Dalmora. You have the gall to return here to the Emperor's throne world?
Of course, Sadi. I'm the Imperial Executor. I rule this until the Emperor returns.
The Emperor is dead.
That never stopped him before.
He cannot return this time. I am in command now.
Sadi, you command nothing. You're nothing but a second-rate counselor with delusions of grandeur
and a lightsaber, Cedrus. I have touched the dark side. I have the power now.
Oh, Sadi, if you really knew the power of the dark side, you would know that the Emperor will return, that his arrival is imminent.
No, he's dead.
He is here.
The Emperor's time has passed. I will rule.
You will. Die!
Excellent, my friend.
My master.
I see at least one of my chargemen has been faithful during my absence.
I hoped you'd return, Your Majesty, but...
Fear not, Executor Cedrus. That the cursed Skywalker did not destroy all my precious clones. And so, the Emperor lives again.